Happy Wednesday. I hope that you're having a fantastic week. I feel like this week is flying by, and you know what that means? That means January is going to be like out the door in 2 seconds flat too. So I don't know about you, but we're doing a lot of holiday cleanup around here still, and that makes for just an extra busy time, right? Post-holiday cleanup. So if you don't know me, I am Erica Hoke. I'm an infertility mentor and an empowerment coach. And what we're talking about today is top supplements for fertility. This is a series that I'm going to be doing. The one that we're focusing on today is CoQ10. Sometimes that's also referred to as ubiquinol. And we're going to be talking about not only why you need it, but how to find good ones and, the purpose behind it and what other things that you could use to do the same thing that CoQ10 does. If you remember my story, if you've been with me, you know that I was not a candidate for IVF at all. At 35, I was told that we would have a better chance, less than a 1% chance, we'd have a better chance of hitting the lottery than getting pregnant on our own, that we would need donor eggs and all of that. And we have four children. So after those diagnoses, after that being said to us from the medical community, and then now we have 4 boys. So I couldn't do IVF because I was already hyperovulating. So one of the things that I had to do was to clean up my diet, clean up my lifestyle. I thought that I would have told you at the time that I was having a pretty healthy lifestyle, that I was eating my veggies and drinking water and all the things that people tell you are the things to do. But I really had a long way to go. And one of the things people in the infertility world talk about is stress, right? So I'm going to talk to you first, before we talk about CoQ10, I'm going to talk to you about free radicals. So the reason why stress affects your fertility is because of free radicals. So if you're older like me and you remember Pac-Man or the resurgence of Pac-Man, so free radicals act like this in your body. So you have a free radical cell, and it's like the Pac-Man, and he's chomping around your body and he bumps into another cell. Well, when he bumps into the other cell, then that creates another free radical because he is trying to gobble up that cell's electron. So this process happens over and over in your body, similar to Pac-Man hopping along the screen there, gobbling up the dots. So until it's interrupted. And the way that you interrupt it, the Pac-Man is looking for electrons. So the way that you interrupt it is you introduce something that has a high antioxidant content that can feed the free radicals the electrons that they're missing, right? And so things like stress, oxidative stress, pollutions, toxicity from chemical overload like personal care products, pesticides in foods, things like that. That's what causes the free radicals in your body to begin with. So can we all say all of us have free radicals that need it cleaned up, whether or not we are going through infertility, but especially if you're going through infertility and maybe you have some sensitivity just to these free radicals and you have a lot of oxidative stress in your body that need help. So I'm going to look at my notes here for CoQ10. So the patented name, sometimes you'll hear people talk about ubiquinol and CoQ10 in the same sentence, like they're the same thing. They are. The ubiquinol is actually the patented version of the CoQ10. So CoQ10 is a metabolic maintenance, and it supports your mitochondrial work in your cell. There's a word missing there. Sorry about that. But the mitochondrial work is the detoxing at a cellular level, right? So the CoQ10 supports that. So what can you do if you either don't have a good resource for CoQ10, or you can't afford because it's one of the more pricey supplements, and you want to make sure that you're buying a whole food CoQ10 supplement. So either a bioidentical, labeled as bioidentical CoQ10, which I have a resource for that. If you want to read it, reach out to me. I can connect you with that resource. Or you want something that is listed as, as a whole food CoQ10 is what I was trying to say. We don't want to put any synthetic supplements into our body because synthetic supplements tax our liver and kidneys. And guess what they do? They cause radicals. So we don't want to defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do, which is to minimize radicals and stress. So there's a word that I'm looking here. Okay. So for men, CoQ10, though, especially specifically, has been in double-blind studies shown to improve both mobility and motility in sperm. So a third of women out there suffering from infertility are suffering as a couple because it's actually male factor infertility. So it's a huge population that is not served, in my opinion, very well, because a lot of the women are targeted for medical testing first. It's not talked about as much, and then it's always looked upon as the woman's fault or responsibility, however you want to say it, that she get pregnant, and infertility in couples is actually male factor infertility. Okay, so you can also support your body. Again, if you're looking for support and you either can't afford the CoQ10 or you don't have a good source, you can support your body with the free radicals with anti-antioxidant food. So we talked about our mocktails. So pomegranate juice. You want to look for the whole food juice. Look at your sugar count. Palm is actually, you can use any whole pomegranate. And hopefully you can still hear me. My video is a little weak this morning. Health and blessings to you. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. On Facebook and want to get notified when I go live, head over to YouTube and hit that like and subscribe, please. That will give you better notifications. I'll see you Friday, noon, Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Bye-bye.